First of all, de-mummify. Ancient spirits of evil transformed me into Levi the Bold Ra. Okay. First of all, get all this horse shit off of me. This shit is useless to me. I don't know why I bother equipping any of it. Equip my greatsword. It's what From Software wants you to do. There.
It's the only thing you need.
We're so ready.
We are.
Okay. In all seriousness.
Make sure we have our rings on.
A ring on her finger and a time on her hand, so. What do I want? Something. I like this knight's outfit. It's nice. It's a good thing.
Is that the falconer armor?
Yeah.
Do we get a falcon with it?
The enemies do, we don't.
Aww.
Sorry. Sorry, brah.
Playthrough over.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to wear the Wanderer set with a hat there. Drangleic woman, stay away from me. I don't know who the Drangleic woman is. Probably the Emerald Herald, I guess.
So I started following Elon Musk on Twitter.
He, like, builds spaceships?
Yeah. He's also the president of Tesla Motors. They make Tesla cars. Yeah, but he's president of, or whatever his title is, of SpaceX. And they make rocket ships. But he tweeted it was probably like a month ago at this point. It was right before they did like their latest launch of like their test rocket, and he said the tweet was essentially, "If the launch tomorrow goes well, I'm buying a volcano lair."
There you go.
But I appreciate billionaires who actually have a sense of humor about how fucking rich they are.
Yeah.
Like, I hate billionaires who, like all these fucking tech Silicon Valley guys who are like, they try to be like one of the people. It's like, go fuck yourself. Like, you can be rich. I don't give a fuck if you're rich, but don't try to act like you live off of McDonald's like the rest of us.
Unless it's live off the McDonald's franchise you own and sometimes walk into to just take shit.
Live off of the residuals of the McDonald's stock that you have.
Yeah. You got to stand here a minute. This is the secret, by the way, kids, is you just run up here. These assholes will fall off the bridge sometimes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I saw one of them fall a second ago.
Take this moment to customize my appearance.
So, Ben.
What's up?
What startup are we going to start and get seed funding for to make us billionaires?
The TENFENITY YouTube channel?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're doing good, champ.
Get him, slugger.
If you fell right there, I would have fucking died laughing.
That's horrible.
I mean, it's whatever. So, is the easiest way to kill this guy to try and knock him off the bridge?
Yes.
Or is it usually just to cheese him with attacks?
You can't do that because he's a Dark Souls enemy, which means he's constantly rotating, and you can't ever get fucking behind him, and he hits you with that sword no matter what he fucking does.
Every enemy in Dark Souls is wearing roller skates.
Oh, damn it! He happened to be in his fucking one moment of invincibility. Alright, if I can hit him with one more of those... Damn it, I thought he's got a lot of poise.
Shit!
See...
Well...
It's just shitty.
Fucking wave bird.
I hate this guy. I've always hated this guy. Even when I'm not petulantly bitching on right now on my YouTube channel, I've always hated that enemy.
And I assume there's nothing you can do about... Like, you can't get around him or anything.
No, because he's right by the fucking boss fog, so if I try to just tank through him... Somebody wants to fucking duel.
Boss Fog, incidentally, is my favorite Dukes of Hazzard character.
Boss Fog, it's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing all this to get to an optional boss, but why not fucking fight it? Luckily, if I kill this Phantom, he won't respawn.
What's the optional boss we're trying to get to?
The Executioner's Chariot.
Jesus.
It's like a giant two-headed horse pulling a fucking Roman chariot behind it.
Is the Executioner involved at all? Was it
no.
just the...
Well, there's a guy on the chariot, but he's technically not actually the boss. It's the horse itself.
Does the guy on the chariot fight you?
No, because
he's just there.
Once you get them into the mode where you can fight them, the chariot fucking breaks off of them and just flies off to fucking who knows where.
Gotcha. Jesus. They're all aboard you.
They're whipping it, son. Into shape.
Whipping good.
There you go. This guy gets it.
Can you fall through that hole?
Yeah. One of them has an item under it. I didn't quite make the jump. This is going to be really... Tell you what, we'll skip this for right now because it's just going to be tedious. We'll come back when we're so powerful that that Phantom doesn't matter anymore.
You just walk up to him and he falls over dead.
Yeah. He dies from shame.
Knuckle ring.
It is the bracing knuckle ring, son. I don't like this area of the game.
It's depressing.
Like, I find all the enemy placements, even in this especially in this version, really annoying. Like, I hate all those sadist guys we ran past, and I hate these dudes with the twin sickles.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're fucking such a pain in the ass to fight, because they just rotate so much.
Yeah. Watching this playthrough as in depth as I'm watching this, it's the whole fucking enemies track you is bullshit.
Yeah, it's fucking... It's just...
Is that a Dark Souls thing, or is that a Dark Souls 2 thing?
It's a Dark Souls 2 thing. I mean, it's a little prevalent in the other ones, but not like this. Not like this. We have to run along a cliff face, and there's going to be 900 of these assholes shooting arrows and shit at us that are fucking heat-seeking. You can probably tell from my voice that I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's probably your favorite part of the game.
Yeah. I wish the whole game was this Cliff Souls.
Cliff Souls.
Hop backwards again, you little fuck. You're like Elijah Wood in Sin City. I'm going to handcuff you to me. And be like, let's see you hop around now, you little bastard.
I'm literally, this whole time, I've been just trying to think of...
Get over here!
Shit. Games from this last generation that I've played. And, like, I'm trying to think of ones I've put a lot of time into, and most of them I still wouldn't consider, like, you know, my top games.
Hey, the rogue leggings. Yes.
Like Gears of War 2. Like, I played the shit out of Gears of War 2. I don't think
I like the Horde mode. I've said it before, it's literally the only part of the game I played was the Horde mode.
It's fun. If they just made a Gears of War Horde mode game, I'd buy it. I've always preferred cooperative multiplayer as opposed to competitive anyway.
I do nowadays because I can't play competitive multiplayer games anymore because I don't have the fucking reflexes these 15-year-olds. They're shoving cans of Nas up their asshole, dude. Fucking headshot machines.
Hey, buddy.
It's like that penny arcade where Gabe's playing like Halo 3, I want to say. And he's like, these kids have these fucking hyped up kids who can only have they can't shoot you anywhere but your fucking head. It's like, you need a playlist for adults like us, and then it shows in game the two teams, and one of the guys is like, man, this has been fun, guys, but I gotta turn in, it's almost 9:30. And the other one's like, yeah, I gotta tuck the kids in.
If that actually existed, those kind of playlists, I would play exclusively on those
Jesus,
playlists.
wouldn't I love it. They should ban all video games if you're under 18.
Which technically they do, since they're all fucking rated mature.
That's true. Nah, I don't really play a lot of online games. This is online, but who gives a shit? Every now and then, Fagnut 720 Sephiroth Kun will invade you and one-shot you with some broken item and do a fucking taunt pose, and you'll be like, okay, I guess I'll respawn and run back to my souls, and that's the multiplayer of this game.
Yeah, that's one reason I didn't get into this game as much as I thought I might, is just the prospect of the PvP invasion bullshit. It bothers me. It makes me anxious.
I mean, you can play offline, so you don't ever have to deal with it if you don't want to, but then, then you can't summon other players to help you, although you can summon the little NPCs they put in the game. So.
Yeah. Damn.
You got options. That urn giggles and curses us, so let's break it with our body. This greatsword's pretty damn good, but you better not miss when you swing it.
Yeah. Because once you miss, you gotta fucking visit the chiropractor to get your fucking spine realigned.
That's true, and you need a crane to lift it up so you can try to swing it one more time and take another crack at it. My favorite Channing Tatum movie is represented here as a weapon we're about to pick up.
Is it the 21 Jump Street katana?
It's the Magic Mace. I think was that Channing Tatum in that movie?
Yeah, Magic Mike.
Yeah. I got worried because your dead silence. You didn't even make the noise that I made a bad joke. I was like, I might be completely wrong.
It literally just took me a minute to connect what movie you were talking about.
God damn it, dude. He's another one of the enemies that just runs away from you.
He's gone.
Where the hell have you been? I've come through here and murdered everyone. So where were you?
He was up on a cliff somewhere.
The key? Maybe the key's up here. I know I went inside that room and I would have gotten the key. That's where it used to be.
A key.
A phantom's going to invade us up here.
Good. Great.
Well, it's merciless Rowena. We can get her snake hat. It's actually more of a goat horn hat, but whatever.
It's like
Hey, guess what? Go fuck yourself.
Damn.
The great sword is good when we have it too. Oh, I can drink Estus. Oops, bad sip time. Why don't you start a YouTube channel and bitch about it? That's what I do. There we go. Got it. We gotta let Wanderer Crichton, I think is his name, out of the lockup over here. He hates Pate, if you remember Mild-Mannered Pate.
Yes.
Those two fucking hate each other, and eventually you have to choose. Like, they get in a fight, and you show up, and you can pick to help one of them or the other, or you can just fucking ignore them if you want.
What's the benefits of each?
You get items.
Just different items for each?
Yeah.
Do you get anything unique if you just let them fight to the death?
No. Nimble want a headbutt skeleton? Those two skeletons weren't there in vanilla, so I like that they put two skeletons beside him. He'll teach us, he teaches us fist pump gesture, that's it.
Nice. Is there any reference to Knight Solaire in this game?
Yeah, there's his covenant is in the game, Warriors of Sunlight, and you can get his sword if you join that covenant.
So is this in the same universe as Dark Souls 1? Just a different, land
it's
or
a
whatever?
sequel. It takes place, like, fucking thousands of years in the future.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, what's this time difference?
Yeah, it's a shitty sequel. It's the direct-to-DVD sequel, as I've attested before. We have to fight Skeleton Lords now.
Great.
It's a good thing. They changed them slightly in this version. Because there's 3 of them, and every time you kill one, they spawn... In the original, they would spawn 4 skeletons. One of them spawning wheel skeletons, which are the absolute fucking worst. But in this one, the first one you kill spawns a shitload more, and then the second one spawns slightly less, and then the third one spawns like 4. So if you kill the one that spawns wheel skeletons first, you are completely and utterly fucked, because that many wheel skeletons, goddamn Rambo, inside the fucking Gundam, couldn't fight that many wheel skeletons. Luckily, I've got my big fuck-off greatsword, so who gives a shit?
You do. Oh, Christ.
Yes, I'm a skeleton and I'm nimble because I have no meat on me. How do my bones move? It's magic. Oh. I know. I can't believe it's not so. Okay. I have no HP, and I must scream. Here we go, a little sip action, baby.
Sippy.
Hey, come over here. Fuck you. Hey, who's your friend? Fuck him. Oh, I held a shield up, so I'm not quite dead.
I block.
I think that skeleton lord hit his own minions, which is goddamn hilarious.
It looks like it.
We're going to eat 2 life gems, but luckily I called my mom ahead of time to ask her if I can have that many. What are you fucking doing? Dying? It's the first decent idea you had all night. Okay, please don't be the one that summons the wheel skeletons. Okay, good. I can never remember between those two who is the wheel skeleton guy.
I mean, is there a difference in how they look?
Yeah. One of them shoots fireballs, the other one runs up with a fucking halberd. See how many of these motherfuckers there are?
Yeah. So if you would kill the wheel skeleton one first, these would all be wheel skeletons?
It's either that or I have it backwards and we're going to be in the wheel skeleton hell. I can't remember. I've only done this once in Scholar of the First Sin, so I honestly don't remember. Ow.
Jesus.
Ow.
They've gone aboard you.
Nah, fuck them. They're skeletons. Who gives a shit? Nobody likes skeletons. You should put all skeletons in a big boat and sink it in the ocean.
God, we had a fucking field day with that joke in the Mario playthrough.
We really did. What you doing over there, buddy? Huh? Well, let me get my vigor back up and I'll come over there and say hey to you.
Damn.
Just knock shit out of him, so I don't give a fuck. Please be 4 wheel skeletons and no more. Let's see what we were dealing with here.
Come on.
There's like 1 wheel skeleton.
I saw another one over there.
There's a wheel skeleton. Once they get going, there ain't no stopping them, son. It's like trying to fight. Okay, it was 2, so yeah.
Nice.
We did good. We did good, kid. Oh, we gotta get pumped.
Woo!
That's how Levi the Bold ends a fight, son.
Levi the Bold stopped from watching professional wrestling after 1992.
Well, yeah, that's when everyone should have, so yeah. He made the right choice.
I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was Kumail Nanjiani, the comedian, on Twitter. During WrestleMania a few weeks ago or whenever it was, he just tweeted, "When did we decide that wrestling was cool again?"
It's so odd I didn't think anyone watched wrestling.
Aside from, like, the diehards?
Yeah, but every fucking podcast I listen to and every internet friend I have fucking loves wrestling.
Yeah, and, and talks so much about WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but it did.
It feels like, I feel like we went through kind of the same thing with the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao boxing match that happened yesterday. Like,
I heard people talking about that. Apparently, it was shitty. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I watched like clips and stuff from it. But like, I know who those people are because they're highly paid athletes. But I never saw anybody on Twitter talking about boxing aside from like if somebody was arrested or whatever. But like, I saw so many people talking about that match from yesterday, and I was like, all right, I guess this is a big deal.
It's a fucking bandwagon, is what it is.
Like, I actually like boxing, but I haven't watched it in quite some time.
I like it a lot more than UFC.
UFC's a time.
I like UFC when it's fighting, but 90% of it is two sweaty guys 69ing.
Yeah,
if that's what I was looking for, then hell yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, but if that's what you're looking for, you can find it a lot easier than the once a month fight.
Yeah, I can find it a little bit juicier version of that online if I really want to.
Yeah, that was always my impression of UFC, which when you and Gene watched it a while back when I was over, it was actually good fighting, and I enjoyed it. But
yeah.
I feel like that's not the majority of fights.
These guys are like Master Blaster looking motherfuckers.
They are. What about Blaster Master?
That'd make a good 10-minute 10-phase series.
Blaster Master?
Yeah. Wheeling, Dealing, Gavlin should be down here if we played our cards right. Hey, Gavlin. Gavlin, Wheel, Gavlin,
he looks
Deal.
like a Shovel Knight boss.
He really does.
Mole Knight? Maybe?
Could be. Gavlin Wheel, Gavlin Deal. Gavlin, shut the fuck up! Alright. Try chest. I would if your stupid fucking comment.
Oh, shit!
A skeleton is hitting me with a scimitar, and Gavlin did nothing.
He just sat there and drank.
Let's walk over here, because if I swing this and hit Gavlin, that's it.
Game over.
Enemy for life. Public enemy for life. You'll notice every now and then it freezes. I don't know if it's picking up in the recording or not.
Yeah.
But from our point of view, every now and then it freezes for like half a second.
Well, I did notice, like, I couldn't tell a difference from the YouTube standpoint between all the different episodes with the various video settings.
It really shows up more for me and you than it does for YouTube, which is good.
Yeah.
Because I give anything for my YouTube fans, so I'll suffer through bad frame rates if it makes y'all's video look prettier for you. I'll take that burden onto myself. We could use the item that cures poisoning, because in this area, you'll notice there's poison mist.
Yeah.
Or we could do what I do, which is if you use a life gem, it heals you at the same rate the poison drains your HP, which means if you use 2 of them, your HP will go up.
Interesting.
So, and life gems are much cheaper. They're 300 souls each. The item that cures poison is like 2,000.
Shit.
A lot of people died in that corner.
Is this one of those games where, as you buy items and progress through the game, they get more expensive? Or is stuff always...
There's a couple of items like that, like fire seeds, but the normal items don't.
Right.
They do in Bloodborne.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's aggravating. It's like real-life inflation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's a name for it. There's probably a fucking... Is there like a video game tropes separate from TV tropes? Which I guess TV tropes...
No, TV tropes
includes video game stuff,
game,
yeah.
So.
I'm sure there's a page for it.
I think Tenfei will ever get popular enough to have a tropes page on TV tropes.
Sure.
What are some tropes of the Tenfei channel?
Seafood lovers. Because they always have some weird name that's not actually directly related to what it is.
But I actually love seafood.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I'm sure there'd be something related to, like, fake characters that you make up. Or, like, I'm sure there's some TV trope where, like, someone gives a personality and name to a character that is slightly different from their actual character.
Or they have no personality.
Yeah.
I love to do that shit. I fucking love Torch Bro.
TV tropes is... God bless the people that started that and continue to maintain it, because it's just the best.
Wait, what am I fucking doing? I put the bow in my offhand, so that way
You
I
can
can
fire
do
great
that.
swords.
I can have my sword on my back like
Nice.
an anime character. Hey, a sorceress with her titties hanging out. How you doing?
Oh!
How you doing, sweetheart?
Does she hit it with a fireball?
She casts pyromancy and she's got like a fan that she waves.
What it seemed like when you shot the arrow at her.
Oh.
The arrow got like stopped because it didn't hit her.
Cool thing is we can get her full set as a male. And so we'd have like those high heels and stockings and shit. Although the chest piece doesn't cover your man titties, it's like a one strap across your chest. Very disappointing.
Dead as shit.
Yep. Red's dead, baby.
Red's dead.
Red Dead Regrover. My new Sesame Street. Gritty Western. That poor motherfucker. Has anyone ever been killed quite that much?
I don't think so.
He's on the cusp. Woo.
Woo.
There you go.
DuckTales.
Now you're getting it. I want to play through DuckTales Remastered. Maybe for 10 minute 10 minute.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't actually own it though.
I don't either. It's on my Steam wish list.
Me and Tommy were supposed to play that for Tenfe when it came out. You
Which
see
was
how?
like 2 years
yeah,
ago.
you see how Tommy got fucking right on that fucking shit. God
To be
damn it.
fair, he did come. He has come over since then. You just play Bloodborne.
Yeah, I wish Tommy wasn't the best member of the Tenfe because I could never get a hold of him.
Kill it.
There, that's all the crystal slugs I'm killing right now.
I was gonna say, where'd the other ones go?
There's a lot of items over there that I don't give a shit about, so we're not going to go get them.
Hey guys,
Yay me. These men have hammers.
that's a big hammer. Can you get that?
No.
I wish you could.
It looks like the Kirk hammer.
That looks like a weapon Levi the Bold would use.
We can get a big ass hammer for this motherfucker, son. It's
Just not quite that.
It won't
big.
be that one. You're like, no. Levi the Bold wants that hammer.
Hey, buddy.
He poisoned himself. That's how badly he wanted to run over here and get killed by us. The Forlorn invaded me.
That's a shame.
Where the hell are you, dude?
So what's the difference between a dark spirit and a phantom?
Phantom are the people you summon. The dark spirits are invaders.
Oh, okay. So the red ones are dark spirits.
Yeah. And there's gray spirits and shit like that. God damn, there's the Forlorn. There's the motherfucker I'm looking for.
Are all of those poison?
Yes.
Yup. He doesn't give a fuck. Just run it
He's
right
a
through
big
him.
green man with a hammer. Do you think anything phases him? Forlorn, what are you doing? God damn it. I gotta eat one of my poison moss.
Poison moss. It just gives you extra poison to counteract the poison.
A different type of poison.
It's like a flu shot.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me, sir, but I need a sip. Thank you.
Well,
You've been very kind. Why are you so hard to hit? I dislike everything about you.
including the game you're in.
Especially that, more than anything. They made the enemies that invade you in this game a lot more aggravating in Scholar because they like roll around and do all kinds of crazy shit nonstop.
I can see that.
I bet Miyazaki was involved.
Can phantoms or spirits or whatever, can they be poisoned?
Yeah. This is the equivalent of a player, basically.
Gotcha.
Finally, I got him with a goddamn critical attack.
They just look different just for visual reasons.
Yeah. Alright, we're getting there. It'll take a while, but we'll get there. Gotta kill this desert sorceress. Don't get too close to her, son. She'll give you the kiss of death. There it was. I told her. Hey, what was the name of that thing in Return of the Jedi that was like, had Han Solo in Carbonite? And had a little monkey dude. I was like, how could Levi not say Jabba the Hutt before I walk in this room? I was so disappointed in you. This isn't a really easy boss, so I'm going to die to it like 6 or 7 times, and you're going to see a grown man throw the biggest fucking tantrum you've ever seen in your life.
He's interesting.
He's the covetous demon.
Does he have any sort of projectile attacks?
He can spew. Sounds like it wasn't the answer you wanted. Here's a trick to fighting him. You can knock these things down, and he'll go over and eat them. It's the kind of thing he does. It's what he's into.
Nom 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 nom.
That guy's like, what the fuck, man? I was living up in my pot. I was living the dream.
Bro!
Don't do it, bro. That's hateful. He takes reduced damage, though.
Oh, while he's eating.
Yeah, it's...
Maybe because he's regaining health as you hurt him.
That's the flimsiest justification. You're in Miyazaki's pockets. He has an attack where he just rolls over, and like it's hard to dodge if you're near him. Yes, exactly. And then he bites you when you do it too long.
Can the tail hurt you?
Yeah. Luckily. I killed him. If that tail had killed me while I was killing him, damn, wouldn't I have just gone off on the biggest rant.
About Miyazaki's brothers.
Steve Azaki. Lucatiel used to stand in here, but she's not here right now.
Because this is a different version, or just for whatever reason?
Because it's a different version. I have to pee. I've been drinking more beer than you.
All the beer.
I win. I win the pee contest.
Now, the real question, do I be quiet so you can cut all this out, or do I give entertaining dialogue? Welcome everyone to Levi Presents, Tenfei Presents, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, starring Levi the Bold, a Levi production. There's currently a phantom inside of our character. Oh, he's gone. Oh! There's someone back. They have a rose shield. It's very pretty. They're leaving now. Nope, dead. And yeah.
I heard mumbling through the wall. I was like, I can't pee when people mumble. Alright. There's a bonfire and a lady.
Lady!
Glavin. We've got all kinds of burning shit. Another sublime bone dust bites the dust. Let's try a new weapon. Doesn't that sound fun?
Sure.
Let's see what we got. What have we been finding? We got an axe, halberd. I don't have quite the stats
What's
to
that
use.
big double axe to the left?
That's the old knight halberd. Technically, I can equip it.
How big is it? That's a decent size.
It's got some heft to it. The regular halberd. The magic mace. Woosa. We could use a whip.
Shit.
Exactly. Let's see what the blacksmith's got on offer. What he's got on tap. First of all, this is actually the blacksmith's daughter. He's looking for her. And spoiler, she's sitting right there, but she doesn't remember him or something. I don't know. It's stupid. Who gives a shit? All the characters in this game. You know what they should do to all the NPCs in this game?
Probably send them on a cruise somewhere.
There you go. And maybe something happens during that 3-hour tour. I didn't even need those 21 hours. I bought them anyway. We could use a battle axe. That's a Levi the Bold weapon, wouldn't you say?
We need 11 of them.
Which is better? Battle axe. Definitely.
Definitely battle axe.
I'm feeling it. Damn, we need 5 more large titanite. We gotta pay a good friend I gotta pay a good friend to our visit, McDuff. I might as well finish it. I started it, I'm gonna finish it.
Upgrade.
Upgrade complete. You require more Vespine gas.
I feel like she's just putting stickers on your Estus flask.
That's what she does. They're Chiquita banana stickers. You gotta level up evenly.
Gotta.
1999 3-7. It was a good year. I'm a 19,000s kid.
Only 90s kids, right? God, I hate that shit.
I wonder if the 2090s will be like that.
Only 90s kids?
Only 2090s kids will remember it. I have these weird thoughts every now and then. Weirder than usual, where I think about the fact that like right now it's 2015,
yes,
and I try to imagine people in 2115 thinking of this right now like we think of 1915.
Yes,
but then again, things are kind of chronologued. Is that a word? A lot differently than they were back then.
Yeah. Well, I think about that too. Like, I think I tweeted something along those lines a while back. Like, I find it really interesting that some of the most famous musicians in history are people like Beethoven and Mozart, and we've never actually heard any of them play. Like, we've only ever heard their written music performed by other people. So it's really interesting that recorded history is so prevalent now that like literally anything that exists, it will exist for the foreseeable future because it's been recorded.
It's like everyone who's born in the last 10 years has their entire life chronologued.
Yeah.
It's like my niece, she, because, I mean, my mom, if she'd had access to the technology, I'm sure, but, I mean, she has photos of me and my brother as kids in, like, the late 80s, early 90s, and, like, I don't even know if we have any recorded footage of us, maybe from, like, when we were,
VHS
like...
somewhere.
Yeah, but, like, my niece, who was born in the last decade, like, my mom has non-stop taking recordings and pictures of her. Like, she makes me go over to back up her computer files, and I mean thousands of pictures because it's her first grandchild, and of course she wants to catalog every single thing that happens with her.
And it's so easy for her to do it. Well, and I think as an extension of that, I personally don't... I have a smartphone that can take good pictures and videos. I don't personally do it a lot because it's just not it's not really in my...
Yeah,
it's not ingrained in me that like, oh, I can just capture this moment forever super easily. Like I don't think about it.
We had the best discussion here.
We did.
The TENFENITY channel making you think.
Yeah, I don't know. Stuff like that is very interesting to me. Like even small stuff like the fact that any child, whenever my wife and I have kids, it's really interesting to me that like my kids won't ever have the idea of like getting their first computer. Like I remember when we got our first computer like in our house.
Yeah, I do too.
And like
it was a fucking 95 Packard Bell.
Mine, what was ours? We got ours off of QVC, I think. It had Windows. I think it had Windows 98 on it.
I think mine was Sears computer that my stepdad of the time bought.
Nice. Do you remember what the first website you ever went to was? Because I remember.
I remember the library at our school, which we went to the same school but 4 years apart.
Yeah.
The library, the old library in the old building that's been torn down now, got one computer that had internet access that you could sign up to use for like a limited time.
Yeah.
And I think the very first thing I looked up was a Calvin and Hobbes fan page. Because I fucking love Calvin and Hobbes.
Nice. The first website I ever went to, which was on our computer that we got, I remember living in Raleigh at the time and getting like the notification. I was going to say getting the notification about the package arriving at UPS, but I'm trying to remember how we would have gotten that. I guess we must have not been home for the delivery and we got like the note on the door because we wouldn't have got an email for it. So, but I remember getting it home and setting it up, and the first website I tried to go to was WCW.com.
I remember the first time I ever browsed the internet from my house. A friend gave me his Coastal Net login information, and I used it on the browser on my Sega Dreamcast to connect to the internet.
That's incredible. But yeah, that's just really, I don't know, I find stuff like that very interesting, because like I am planning on having kids sometime in the future, so like I think about stuff I like to think about things in, present, past, and future tenses, and I mean, there are just certain things that people growing up now just won't experience, like getting their first computer. I mean, even like cell phones, like I remember I didn't have my first cell phone until I was in college, and then even then it was, a little candy bar, like prepaid phone. It had no kind of, smartphone capabilities. That would have been in 2006. I don't even think the iPhone was out then.
No, 2006, I don't think it was.
Maybe 2007, 2008.
Honestly, couldn't tell you, dude.
But I don't think it was out in 2006. But, yeah, I mean, just stuff like that is very interesting to me. And yeah, the fact that, if I have kids, my kids' entire life from the moment they're born up to the point where I die will be, like, it would be documented, probably on a almost daily basis.
Yeah. Son, once again, best discussion here on the TENFENITY channel.
Yeah. I'll get deep. I don't give a fuck.
Well, what else am I going to talk about? I hate the enemies in this area. I hate the area we're in. I just had to burn the windmill, which the game never tells you to do. Otherwise, the boss room in this area is knee-deep in poison. The first time I got to the fucking... she's some Naga lady. So, Catherine McSnake Tits up here we're going to be fighting. First time I got to her, I was like, I'm asshole deep in poison. and I immediately died. And then I think I went online because I was like, "There's no fucking way to fight this boss when you're standing in a pool of poison."
Yeah.
And they were like, you've got to like burn the windmill, and like it stops the poison from being pumped up." And that was when I knew.
And that
was when I knew Dark Souls 2 was terrible.
There's literally zero.
Unless a player leaves a message there, there's nothing to indicate that
like
shit.
nothing you can infer that from.
No.
I'm all about, hidden or secret, like clandestine stuff, but there has to be something in the game that tells you about it.
I think Laddersmith Gilligan, who we're about to talk to, mentions that she's sustained by poison, but he's like, "Oi, try burn that windmill there."
Yeah. That's some fucking Castlevania 2 shit.
He's like the only fat NPC, like he literally holds his belly. He's like, "Get in my belly." I'm like, "I'm not going to." He's like, "Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with you then."
Oi.
Yes, I don't have the souls. He's like, "Get the fuck out of my face then." He's like, "Say that in person and not online." I'm like, "What?"